Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Whitty here. Welcome to ICS3UV, the grade 11 computer science class through the Thames Valley Virtual Academy. So I wanted to do this quick little welcome video just to kind of give you an introduction to myself and to talk a little bit about what the expectations are going to be for the course. So I'll start out about myself. So I've been teaching here at London South Collegiate in London, Ontario for about 22 years now. I've been teaching computer science for that whole time, for that whole number of years. I've also taught a lot of other subject areas, but every year I've had a computer science class since I started teaching in the year 2000. This is only the second year, however, that I've been teaching computer science in e-learning. I've been teaching e-learning for about 10 years now, and I used to teach a lot of the business courses. I've taught a law course, but I haven't actually, last year was the first year actually that I started teaching the computer science courses. So I enjoy teaching computer science. I've been teaching it all my career. It's a great subject area to teach, and I hope that you enjoy the course. We are going to be using the ministry content with my own kind of stuff added in periodically here and there to try and help supplement some of the stuff that you're going to be doing in the class. So expectations about the course. There's kind of three key things you should be keeping in mind about the course. First of all is attendance. You should be logging into the course every single day. The reason for that is that often announcements that are put out every day will give you information about what needs to be done. Also, if there's some misunderstandings or some corrections that need to be made to the material that's there, I'll often put that in the announcements every day. So you need to be logging in on a daily basis. Now, this first week was a little bit different. Most of what you needed to do this week, because it was a slow week, most of what you needed to do was kind of repeated over each day. There wasn't a whole lot of new information each day, but going forward, you'll probably see that there's new information every day on, again, I might post a video that deals with some of the content in the lesson. I might, change something in the course. So please make sure that you're logging in every day. Now, how much time should you be committing every day? Every day you should be committing about 2 hours to the course, or an hour and 45 minutes. If you think about it, a regular class, like an in-class class, would be about 75 minutes. And then on top of that, you might have 15 or 20 minutes or half an hour of homework on top of that. And that's about an hour and 45 minutes per period. So this is no different. This works very similar to an online class. You should be using about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes every day committed to this class. The nice thing about an online class, though, is that time is flexible. It doesn't matter when you're spending that time. It just matters that you're spending that time each and every day. If you miss a day, you might need to make up for some of that time the following day. And that's some of the nice parts about the flexibility. But again, going back to my first comment, you have to make sure that you're in on a daily basis. That's the most important thing. If you can continually be in and see some of the announcements that are put in, some of the new information that might be put in, then at least you're not getting behind or missing out on anything. And then secondly, again, committing that, hour and a half, between an hour and a half and 2 hours of work per day on the course, just like you would any other course in school. The last point that I want to make about kind of expectations or overall expectations in the course is, make sure that you're looking at those deadlines and that you're handing in your work on those deadlines. One of the slides that I show in my opening presentation to students is, the get her done slide. And really that's what it's about. You really do need to make sure that you're handing in each and every assignment. That will go a long ways in making sure that you're successful in the course. And don't forget, we are in a computer science class, and often you'll be required to do programs, and you might not get that program to work necessarily completely, but you should still submit it even if it's not completely working. You can still work on it after that if you think you have some time and you can get it up and going. But generally speaking, you want to make sure you're getting your assignments in on time regardless of whether you've got the program working or not. That will, again, really help because you can always get part marks for other things that are part of programming. Just because your program doesn't work doesn't mean you're going to fail or get a 0 on the project. There's lots of other aspects of coding that you can do without actually getting the program working. One other thing I wanted to talk about today is my office hours. So I use the term office hours loosely, but it's just the times that I'm available in the day. So I teach an in-class class, so a face-to-face class here at South, period 1 and period 3, which means I'm busy during basically between 8:15 and 9:30, and then I'm again in class at about 11:45 till about 1, a little bit after 1. I always guarantee 24, I shouldn't say guarantee, but I try very hard to get back to you within 24 hours of you sending me an email. So if you were to send me an email today, generally speaking, I would get back to you tomorrow. That's during the week. This weekend, weekends don't count. I generally try to, stay off my email over the weekend to kind of give myself a bit of a break. But, workday, 24-hour workday, I generally getting back to you. So, for example, you send me a message at 8 o'clock a.m. on a Wednesday, I will generally have responded to that email by 8 a.m. the following day on the Thursday. And I try to keep up with that as best I can. I don't guarantee it. That's why I kind of said that at the beginning. But I will do my best to keep up with that. If you haven't heard from me within 24 hours, please then feel free to email me back again. And then I will try and get back to you. It may have been that your email just got kind of lost in the shuffle. That doesn't normally happen, but that could be the case. Usually if I don't know the answer to your question, I will email you back and say, give me a little bit extra time on this one. I have to find out the answer, and then I can get back to you within the appropriate amount of time. So, okay. And that's kind of my 3 key things for today. You will see future videos done by me. Some of them will be about the course. Some of them will be, about the content. Some of them will just be general videos, but and in fact, there's going to be some coming up on things that you should be focusing on in the course. I'll have a video very shortly about that, and so you can go and have a look at that as soon as it gets posted, and it will give you a bit more information. I hope to get that up early next week. But this one was just a welcome message. I hope that you enjoy my course. I know I enjoy it, and I know I'm looking forward to teaching all of you this year.